Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports. It's where the world comes to kick butt. That's for you, Susan. Third take. Your home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. This is our AEW Wrestling Dynamite review, and as always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of tonight's show? We normally watch on twitch.tv/KocoSports watch parties, but this week I'm taking off of Twitch, but I love you so much, Susan. Even on a busy week that I took off for Twitch, and by the way, I never take off for Twitch, Susan. I still shoot up to work. Bear, what do we have to do this week?
Sushi.
All right, Bear, the fact that you said we're going to go to sushi dinner before our wedding, it hurts, Bear. That's strike one for future wife, Bear. I'm getting married this week, and I was like, dude, I can't get married before I do an AEW weekly review. Come on, boys, where's your priorities? Overall, I give it a huge win. I enjoyed it. It gets a little screwy in some parts, but overall, enjoyed it a lot. John Moxley defeated Hangman Page. There was 2 or 3 matches here that I didn't want one of the opponents to win because I liked both of them so much. And I know, like, in Lucha, WWE, and certain styles of pro wrestling, you got to have a heel and face. I don't like that. I like it when you're like, damn, I love this guy. I love that guy. Man, I don't want to see one of them lose. Oh, this is going to be great. I hope for a best match ever. That's what I kind of like. Instead of, I'm a bad guy. I don't like puppies. I kick rainbows and poop out fucking... I don't know what heels poop out, but still, I don't know, man. If that's your fucking jam, cool. But Jesus Christ, what are we watching? Skeletor? That's it. I apologize to Skeletor. Skeletor is pretty fucking amazing, but still. But I felt that way. John Moxley comes out with his father and a crew, defeats Hangman Page via roll-up. I felt bad for Hangman Page, and overall, thought it was a great opener, and I'm very interested to see where both these men's careers go in AEW. And it seems like they've been stuck on this feud for a little bit, and I thought Hangman Page had to win it more, but who knows? Maybe it will continue on. Twitter went crazy because John Moxley was caught on camera blading, and I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm retired. Maybe it's because I'm getting a second chance at marriage. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of WWE fans making fun of AEW, AEW fans making fun of WWE, and it's like, right now, pretty much all the products are pretty good to great. And if you don't like a product, just walk away from it. I don't understand. That's just me. I always said this. You shouldn't review stuff if you have no hope for it. Like, I had no hope for Vince McMahon's reign in WWE, so I walked away. I think that's a good rule. Like, if you're just, I don't know, if you have no hope for AEW, Impact, or WWE, you shouldn't be reviewing it. There should be a little bit of hope there. And if you blindly follow a corporation, just know, deep down inside, I fucking hate you. Thank you. John Moxley defeats Hangman Page. The Acclaimed defeat the Outrunners. I thought this was a bit cheesy. The Acclaimed is super over. The Outrunners, cool-ass name, 80s thing. They win via mic drop for Caster. The Gun Boys come out. And I thought everything up to this point was pretty good. And then the Son says something about Billy Gunn, like, you always walk away with us. You know. I thought it was a really good promo. And then Billy Gunn comes back in a ring. I think he said, like, oh, go where you always go, bottom of pills or something like that. Kind of like a shoot Fabe thing. And I thought it was great. And then Billy Gunn gets in the fucking ring. And the Sons are, like, shy and sad. And it's like, okay, who's here from a broken family? Raise your hands. Who's been passed around a lot as a kid? Raise your hands. Dude. By the time you're 14-ish, you don't give a fuck if that's how you really believe. These Guns, you motherfucking must have had a good papa. Because let me tell you something, dude. You fucking act like a bitch, bro. No one's going to be like, oh, Dad, I said something fucking bad at me, if you're really from a broken home. By the time, what are they, in their fucking 20s? By that time, you should have fucking at least had 3 or 4 fucking fist fights by now. Jesus, fucking embarrassing yourself, Guns. And then I'm like, oh, cool. Billy Gunn's going to teach him a lesson. And then they give him a world tag match. And I was like, what? Like, one little fine detail. I think if Billy Gunn said, if you beat me, you get a world tag match, at least there'd be something. But I guess being a coward in kayfabe land is what the Guns do. Like, everyone in that scenario was a coward. And he claims, like, what the fuck? And understandable. Next, I love both these athletes. I did not expect this upset. I believe it's an upset. Who knows, Brian? It depends. But I want both these guys to shine. Konosuke Takeshita, fucking probably slaughtering his name. DDT Ace, seen him a bunch in DDT. Defeats Brian Cage. I mostly know him for Lucha Underground, but he's been around Impact and almost everywhere. And I love both these athletes. I thought for sure Brian Cage was going to win. It was a fucking exciting match. And Takeshita wins via running knee. I really enjoyed this. Like, there's 2 or 3 matches where I'm like, oh, I want both guys to win. Oh my God, the guy who can defeat, what you feel bad for. The guy that won, you feel celebration for. And I like that booking style. I know some people are like, I like MJF. He says bad words. How the fuck does MJF have I hate you, Susan. I know I'm trying to impress you, but deep down inside, I despise you. You're a horrible human being. I have no idea how MJF gets to be on cable television and do what he wants, but Koco can't say kicks ass in the first 15 seconds. Susan, you're a horrible person, and not enough people tell you that. With that said, I look forward to fucking being in your good graces again. I don't know. It sucks when you have to suck up to fucking pieces of shit like that. But overall, just absolutely amazing. Next, you got Bryan Danielson defeating Timothy Thatcher. I love Timothy Thatcher, but I noticed there's a hole in his game. Maybe not everyone agrees with me. He wins it by Bryan Danielson. I enjoyed this a lot. I think Timothy Thatcher only looks impressive if someone goes after him. Like 1-1 and Noah, he wasn't really challenged. But at Muda, the great Muda, bye-bye Muda, he was challenged. It was amazing. And in the beginning of the match, it was kind of fucking boring. I know, like, European style fucking locks and all that. It's like, come on, boys. Let's be fucking honest. It's not that fucking entertaining. But it's so much more entertaining if he's going against a stiff striker. Timothy Thatcher matches are 1,000,000 times better if someone brings it to him. But if, like, Timothy Thatcher's in control of the match, it's going to be fucking slow and boring. And I know that's your fucking style, but still. No. Timothy Thatcher is an amazing pro wrestler, but his opponent has to bring it to him. And I wish Bryan Danielson, halfway through the match, started bringing it towards him. Bryan Danielson, you got to bring it to him right away. Anyone who wrestles Timothy Thatcher has to bring it to him right away, because that's when he's at his best. If he's in control, he'll sit there like a fat fucking indie wrestler with an armbar, and a bunch of Europeans will masturbate and go, yeah, that's wonderful. But in reality, it's not. It's not even as good, you know. Dude, here's the thing. Pro wrestling, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you make jiu-jitsu look fucking exciting and amazing, and it is, you don't have the regulations, the reality. I just think, you know, if you're going to be a fucking grappler, you should be better. That's all I'm fucking saying. That's all I'm saying. But Timothy Thatcher is the man when someone's bringing it to him. When no one's bringing it to him, holy fuck, that's a shit match. And we saw a little bit of it in the beginning, and then at the end, it took over. But yeah, if I was booking Timothy Thatcher, I would always tell his opponent, you got to bring it. This motherfucker will turn into an Okada in a second. But yeah, and afterwards, MJF comes out. I'm the Skeletor. I say evil shit. And then Takeshita came out and attacked him, and it's going to a match next week, which I'm very happy for and excited for. I think MJF is the greatest cover band of all time, but he has to start having good matches. Because if not, you're just going to be a YouTube commenter. And no one wants to put that as a champ. Come on, MJF. You're better than that. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited for both matches. Next, you got Jade Cargill. Jade Bird. Jade Berg defeated Red Velvet via Jaded. There was some outside interference. I don't know. I know this is going to sound bad. They're so close to having a great women's division. They just got to slow it down and stop having people outside. Having 82 random friends run in and go, I'm here, look at me, is not fucking getting anyone over. It's just annoying. It's annoying. Stop. If you're like, I'm going to build a women's division by the women to be friends with each other, and then ringside, they'll fucking act like idiots. Stop. Just stop. It's not a good idea. I don't care if you have, I'm going to say, can you say vagina? I don't know. I don't care if you have a willy whacker or a pocket. Fucking, it doesn't matter what you have downstairs. I'm just saying that storyline doesn't work. What is this? The fucking Survivor Series? Build up to a Survivor Series match. That okay, I get it. But yeah, too much going on. But overall, Jade being 50-0, I love. And maybe it's the booker in me, maybe it's the storyteller in me. I love when a wrestler isn't the best wrestler in the company and you book and hide their weaknesses. Goldberg, early Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley has really improved as a pro wrestler. Always been a great amateur wrestler and MMA guy for wrestling standards. I mean, still pretty good, you know? But yeah, I don't know. It's always been my thing. Like my dream was to book Mark Henry's career. I would just love to book someone with limited skills and hide it. Paul Heyman was amazing with that at ECW. Goldberg was amazing, really booked in WCW until Kevin Nash ruined it. Everyone says Kevin Nash ruined it, except Kevin Nash. But yeah, I am a big fan of long winning streaks, long title runs. Maybe that's why it draws me to Japanese wrestling. And then the main event, TNT Championship. I thought Darby Allin was a little overrated when I started watching him, but he's really fucking winning me over. These brawls with Samoa Joe have been fucking fantastic. He held his own and helped carry a bunch of veterans at Noah. I don't know. I'm really starting to be impressed by Darby Allin. Like, I try not to fall for other people's overhypes. Now, granted, would it work for views? Of course it would. But like, oh my God, this fucking random guy's amazing. But I like to have a couple matches in the can, and I like to judge him off what I see. I know I'm a fucking crazy person. But his feud with Samoa Joe, even though it's only been 2 matches, absolutely amazing. I'm really starting to Darby Allin, and I think it was last week. You know, if you're gonna fucking grapple, be amazing at it. If you're going to, you know, and Darby Allin, I think it was last week or the week before, had some great transitions. So he has some spots, he does some hardcore stuff, he does some crazy stuff, but his transitions were fucking smooth as fuck. And that's hot. That's something that not everyone can do, especially in pro wrestling. And the Samoa Joe was busted open. This was a good match. He had to attack. Overall, it was good. It ends with Samoa Joe defeating Darby Allin via middle rope buster muscle on an exposed ring. New champion, the king of television, Samoa Joe. Fun fact, Samoa Joe used to follow me for like 7 years on Twitter and then didn't. Sad day. And then Wardlow comes back, and yeah, overall, I was very pleased with it. It wasn't a perfect show, but it was a fun show. It was a win. Tell me in the comments, win, loss, or tie. I'm going to try my hardest to do as many YouTube videos as I can in the next few days, and I want to build up to 4 to 5 YouTube videos a day, answering your questions, doing reviews, hitting up the news. I'm retired, and I like doing this, you know? I do. Sometimes I come off a little cranky. I don't know if it's the accent. I don't know if maybe I got to fucking pump up the good a little bit more. Like, fuck yeah, Jade Berg, you know? But overall, give it a huge win. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. When I'm not getting married, I'm always live on twitch.tv/KocoSports. We're KocoSports on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And with that, I am over. Ba-da-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.